South of Sweden has a different impact on GDP than south of Italy. I don't know if that's in absolute terms or relative. Really? You're telling me that it is cheaper and more effective to build a bridge going from Jutland to Skåne across far bigger bits of land? And believe me, the bridges here are freaking impressive. I've seen them. Than across this. Now, I get that the maps here may not be particularly accurate. Yeah, thanks. Oh, he's already on the move. Unless there was another set. There isn't. We just got a bit unlucky that both of the barbarian spawns up here triggered at the same time. Confiscated! In a stroke of luck, it would appear that Arund Plotinius has attracted a hefty fine after he was discovered avoiding import fees on exotic items from Sequania. To pay his pecuniary penance, Arund is being forced to sell a large tract of land in Vicentium. If we consider it worthwhile, we might be able to acquire this land on behalf of the state. So we lose 520 ducats, or waive the fine. We're just going to waive the fine. Not going to spend 540 ducats. That's a huge amount of money. There we go, white piece, good. Where is he moving to? You can't tell. Now, did the ships make it up there? Still moving. There we go. Murdered. And it doesn't look like there are any fortifications in Sardinia at all, so we're just going to use the regular legions for this. And then we will see what and where Carthage decides to try to strike us back. Otherwise we will need to plan an attack on Carthage proper, North Africa. But we'll do that once we have Sardinia secured. Because we might be able to piece them out for just Sardinia. Yeah, that's true. We need to get Malta. Alright, so this fleet is going to be split into half. And that second fleet is going to be commanded by somebody. Now, do we have anybody? Yes, we do. Ultramarine, that's bigger than we have. Monthly ship repair while at sea. That's pretty nice. Okay, so we have 2 ships. You are going to be on hunt fleets. And we are going to add North Africa. Alright, armies are gathered. CBs are done. I think Carthago delanda est. Here goes. And with that, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. So if you need to take a break, then I would recommend you do so now. Actually, we'll call this a 5-minute break because I need to get some more tea and stuff going because this is the long stream. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. We will resume at, we'll say, 25 past. So that's actually 8 minutes, but that'll be fine. So 8-minute break. We'll resume at 25 past the hour. If you need to go stretch your legs, go do that. If you want to make a sandwich, go do that. If you want to get some more tea or whatever it is, then go and do that as well. So 25 minutes past the hour, we will resume. I will see you then. And I will run an advert while I'm not here, because I may as well. So here we go. Run advert. Go on break. I'll just leave the music running. Alright, I am back. Got some decent tea supplies, and I think we are good to go once again. Decided to go for some of the higher quality stuff. Usually I just get Twinings Earl Grey, which, en masse as I usually drink it, is fine. This time I got tea pigs, and man, it's so good. Didn't make a whole pot, just a cup. Alright, awesome. Sicily is apparently still largely agricultural with some shipbuilding, petrochemicals. Maybe they don't need roads, just ports. I mean, that's true. Sicily is mostly agricultural. But then again, I think so is Jutland. Like all of this, I think it's just agricultural. This bit maybe not so much. I don't actually know what industries Denmark has. PG chips, man myself, but Earl Grey is a treat if I need it. Yeah, I do like PG chips as well. If I have English breakfast tea or just like English black tea, then that's what I would go for. Lego. Alright, so, war with Carthage. It is time to get this invasion underway. Now, I would very much like to have these guys in a position to start doing some sieging, but I think it's also important that we get the road network down here properly established. We can do the there we go! Mars. So I could totally have done 5 years with Mercury, and it wouldn't have cost us 9% discipline. Our omen power is really strong at the moment. That's amazing. Wow. Okay. Carlsberg or Tuborg. I have been to Copenhagen. I've been to the Carlsberg Brewery. It's a pretty cool thing you can do. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to split you guys in half. And then have one part go there. One part go there. Because we have lots of manpower. I'm not concerned about running out of that during this war. And we should also take a look at the trade that we're doing at the moment, because we have just lost a whole bunch of our imports. So let's sort by this. 7. 0 out of 7. Yikes, okay. So grain we have. Fish we need a second of. So let's go to Frisia, because of course we will. Then we'll go for livestock. And we'll get 2 lives. No, we don't need 2. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Fish. Can I cancel one of those fish, please? How do I cancel trades? I was thinking this was the capital, but it's not. So we can cancel that Frisian one. I am sorry, Frisia. Okay, let's try that again. Syracuse. So we have fish, we have livestock, we have grain, we don't have salt. We now have salt. Honey. There is no honey. Fish we already have. Vegetables we already had. Pfft, who cares? What else? This is citizens. We said that the citizens in Syracuse are going to be better. So we can go ahead and do that. Spices. Oh! There's actually spices available. That might be a Roman port. There doesn't happen to be glass again, does there? No. seeing as spices were available, I'm just going to go ahead and buy them. Precious... There's even precious metals! Alright, precious metals. Seriously, that is definitely a Rome thing. Citizen happiness. And if we get the surplus, then we get global citizen happiness. What would we kick out? Oh, here's the current imports. That's why we can cancel them. Did that do it? No. Precious metals, you. And then the other one was spices, which you know what? I am going to grab the spices from you. It's too much of a rarity. So we will need to switch out something else cheap for that. Which I think is going to be... I don't want to get rid of the rest of the fish is the thing. What's the bonus for having surplus fish? It's like population growth, isn't it? National Freeman happiness. And then it was spices. There we go. Because we also have a bunch of marketplaces here, so increasing the value of those goods is even more important. Earthenware. No. Alright, what about wine? Wine we can do. What about leather? Leather we can do. What about base metals? Base metals we can do. Marvellous. Right, where's next? Sicania. Oh man, there are going to be so many trade routes here, aren't there? You have fish, you have livestock, you have grain. You don't have... Yes, you do have salt. You don't have honey. There is no honey. You don't have... You do have vegetables. Okay then. Well, let's go for the... citizen stuff again. There is a second gold available. What? Alright, what else do we cancel? Olives. Buy more gold, quick! National citizen happiness +8. That's a big old boost. You can set provinces to auto-trade. Yeah, but that only does exports, it doesn't do imports. Because believe me, I've had that set for the entire game. That's what this button is. And it only does exports. Which is really annoying, because I would absolutely love to automate that, because I hate this system. It's so ridiculously micro-intensive, and it's kind of pointless. No base metals. What about hemp? There's hemp. What about dates? There are none. Stone we already have. Wild game. Tribesman happiness. No. That's silly. We are not going to have wild game down here. Not in highly civilized Syracuse. Furs is tribesman. Olives. Do we have olives? We don't have olives. Really? Not even available. What about iron? There's some iron. Okay, you're done. Next! Dodacopolis. Grain, fish, livestock. No vegetables. No salt. No honey anyway. Have horses. You do not have wood. Nowhere's actually willing to export wood. No elephants, unsurprisingly. Steppe... Oh, there are steppe horses. Wait, what? Roman horse archers. It did imports earlier for me today. I've had the automated trade enabled since I started playing, and it hasn't been doing them. Honest, you literally just saw me clicking on the trade tab. Accept all trades, everything is automated. Nothing. Just doesn't do it. only does the exports, thankfully. And even that, I think, is just the acceptable trades toggle. Now where was I? I was doing... Nope, not trade overview, national overview. Dodacopolis. I'm literally just going to go through these and I'm just going to find the places that have things to offer. And I will then buy them. Because I'm just trying to use up my trade routes. Because I hate this system. It is terrible. And it is now actively annoying me. The only thing I'm going to check for is food supply. Livestock, grain, fish. Done. Next. Tuskia. Livestock. You have no grain. You now have grain. Campania. Grain, livestock, no fish. Thank you, Frisia. As always. Picenium. Grain, fish, vegetables, livestock. Cool. No other horses available. Wood we already know is not available. Elephants we already know. That's all that stuff done. Salt you have. Honey we know is not available. Vegetables you have. What about cloth? Right, next. Tarentum. Wheat, fish, livestock, salt. Cloth. Because there seem to be loads of cloth, because from what I've noticed, every city that I have built switches to cloth. Siculia. Loads of grain. No fish, no livestock. Apulia. Grain, livestock, fish. Have some cloth. Next. Corsica. Grain, fish, no livestock. Liguria. Fish, grain, no livestock. Next. Venetia. Fish, no livestock or grain. Have some grain. Next. Oh my gosh, have I done it? Yes. Trade's done. Woohoo! Right, let's get back to punishing Carthage. That's just taking this whole province, of course. I can just do that, and we'll go for that. Okay, you finished your work. I think, quite honestly, I'm just going to build this road the entire way around Sicily. Which I think is a road that exists in reality. Oh, Carthaginian armies. We've seen the first of them. Who are you? Why am I at war with you? Oh, because I think you're at war with Carthage. Sue for peace from the Oratorian revolt. Absolutely. I have no interest in fighting you.